In this video, I will show you which options you can set when configuring your worker. You can enter your worker's config in different ways. First is to click on the workers list and then click the wrench icon on the right side of the workers row. Second is from the worker's profile page. And the third is to go directly to the worker's config page and putting one worker, multiple workers, or a group of workers on a target list. The first part of the worker's config page is a target. To load worker, you need to click on the input field like this, and then checking which workers you would like to configure. If you select only one worker as a target, a configuration for this worker will load. And if you select multiple workers, none of the settings will be loaded, and you will be able to set it up from the blank slate. So if you want to configure, for example, rig 001, check the box beside rig 001's name and click on Confirm. The page will reload, and appropriate configuration that is already applied to this worker will be loaded. In the second part of the worker's config page are general worker updates. You can assign groups to the worker, apply ClockTune profile, enable profit switch. Every time you want to apply some settings, you need to first check which setting you would like to update. So, for example, to enable ClockTune profile, you need to first include it in the update, then select the profile you have previously created and then save changes. To disable it, the procedure is the same. First, you include it in the update, then select No Profile, and then save changes. Next part is the client's configuration. Selecting and setting up default mining client is mandatory, while CPU mining is optional. When you select a mining client, a window with the client's configuration will open. You will be able to set up your mining configuration through a simple or advanced editor, but I will tell you all the details about setting up mining of your favorite coin in the next video. The last part of the worker's config page includes additional information which will help you with better data display over the dashboard. To include the electricity costs in the reporting, you need to enter the electricity costs in your local currency for the kilowatts per hour. You can also enter a fixed power consumption by writing 800, for example. If the power consumption is reported by the software, you can also enter an offset, for example, plus 80. This will add an additional 80 watts to your estimated power consumption. You can enter the value when the worker's GPU or board temperature is considered as hot, and the value when it is considered as very hot. And lastly, you can enter the number of GPUs in your rig, so you will quickly see if there is a GPU that isn't reported, and it should be. When you have set up your configs, click the button Save Changes. You don't need to restart your rig or reboot your ASIC, as configuration will be automatically applied to the worker within a few seconds. If you want to apply that same configuration to additional workers, you can scroll up and add new workers as a target, like this. Then, when you click Save Changes, the same configuration will be applied to all the workers in the target list.